Vinyl community, I'm back to do a recent vinyl finds video, and I decided to do this because I have a small stack of classic sort of rock that I want to show you before I file them. And I actually went to Copenhagen this weekend with my wife to visit a huge kind of beer festival. So we had a ticket for 4 hours yesterday. It's Sunday today, so Saturday. We went there for 2 days, but yesterday was the big sort of festival. So we went there, and I think we tasted almost 80 different beers, and then went on out into town and tasted maybe 20 more or something like that. So all in all, maybe 100 different beers. Just small portions, or less I would be coming home in a body bag, I think. But it was great. It's once a year. This is fourth time we went there. It's great, and we love beer and wine and all the different sort of things that makes life worth living, I guess. And records. So definitely went on a small crate dig in Copenhagen. I think I was out for 4 hours crate digging, and I found some stuff. It's dirt expensive to be a Swede in Denmark today. The Danish crown is a lot stronger than the Swedish crown, so buying records in Denmark right now is stupid, for a Swede at least. But I sold some records before I went, so I had a small budget to move around with. So I think I came home with maybe 12 records, something like that. I'm going to show you 2 that I played today before I made this video. 2 jazz finds. But other than that, the stuff I'm going to show you is from this huge collection that I'm helping a friend's dad selling, and some of the records I decided to keep myself, so I'm paying him the value for them. Yeah, and it's been great. I think I've sold maybe 200 records in total of 800 records, so I have a huge batch of records still to sell, but yeah, it's been fun. A lot of work, but fun. So let's just jump into it. From his collection, the first one, Novalis, Sommeravend, on Brain Records. This is one that I knew right away that I was going to keep, that I didn't have in my collection. So Kraut Rock from 76. Very good. Another prog rock record that I kept to the collection, that I knew that if I find this in good condition, I'm keeping. It's Spartacus with Triumvirat, with embossed letters here. Really good. 1977 prog related, but more of a pop rock record is Daryl Hall's Sacred Songs, produced by Robert Fripp from King Crimson. And he actually adds some Frippotronics on this one, but it's a pop rock record. Yeah, good pop rock record. It's been on my radar. Like, when I see it for a good price, I'm going to keep it. It's not an expensive record at all. And he actually had some Hawkwind in there too, so I think I kept all Hawkwind records, 3 records. This is Levitation from 77 maybe? 8, something like that. The time after 1980, the time after Lemmy has left the band, and they added Ginger Baker on drums on this one. So he's playing drums on this. Really good. This is a okay space rock record. I mean, Hawkwind has done better records than that. Another one that I decided to keep is this. This is Supertramp's Breakfast in America, and it's a half-speed mastered extended range recording, audiophile pressing from, I think, beginning of 80s, 1980 maybe. Sounds great. This is the shit to play when you're trying out your speakers and stuff like that. A lot of things happening. It's a great production. Good pop record, just standard rock. And I'm not a huge fan of Supertramp. I've heard that thousands of times. My dad played it all the time when I was growing up. but I don't think I've ever sat down listening to it until now, and it's a great record. Okay, so a band that I've never got into, I have maybe 4 records by them. Didn't have these 2, and all of his records, I mean all of them, is in mint condition. Maybe for some shelf wear, but the records themselves are in mint condition. If there is something to the record, like a postcard or a poster or a sticker, or I mean anything, it's in there. So when I saw these, I was like, okay, I need to add them to the collection, to the Who collection. But I really don't like the music that much. I mean, Pinball Wizard is a fairly good song, but I'm one of those few that doesn't get the Who. So I've listened to this all the way through. It was okay, barely okay. Trifold, I'm not gonna, it's so tight in the sleeve. Trifold, kind of gatefold trifold. 2 records, comes with a booklet with the lyrics in mint condition, fantastic. And definitely when I saw this, I was just like, this is a reissue, but my mind was blown when I saw it, because before you do the research, you don't know which pressing it is. So this is not an expensive record. Maybe in this condition it's a little bit pricier, but not a pricey record. But live at Leeds with the Who. And what you have here, but I guess that a lot of people owns this, so you know what I'm talking about. But look at that, just in fantastic condition, and it folds out like this. And you have a bag with goodies here, and everything's included. Posters, notes, lyrics sheets, photos. I mean, there's everything. There's a contract when they signed for Woodstock, I think. So they tried to do some sort of like bootleg thing with this one. So yeah, do I like this record? No, I don't. I really don't. I have a even later reissue of this without this cover and like a single sleeve, and so I've listened to it sometimes, but it's not my bag really. But I mean, as a collector, if you flung this in front of the nose of a collector in that condition, such a classic kind of live rock record, I mean, I'm stupid not to buy it from him, from the money I earn from selling his records, you know. So it's just like I can't let that go really. This was one I've seen on different lists and stuff like that, so I thought of giving it a chance. It's really good. ZZ Top's De Guelo, maybe? First US press. Yeah, pretty good. This is a masterpiece for so many reasons, and when I saw this, it's just like, okay, that's a keeper. It's a first Dutch press of Star Wars soundtrack from 1977. Gatefold sleeve, 2 LP set. Just what dreams are made of. I've heard that so many times, and each time the main theme comes on, it's just like goosebumps all over. Fantastic. In mint condition, like everything else. He had an almost entire Pink Floyd collection. So I sold some of them that was worth a little bit more. I kept the ones that wasn't that expensive, but that I needed in my collection. And as I said, they are in mint condition. If there's anything in there, like a poster or a postcard and anything, it's there. It's almost like he never played his records. And when I saw this, I have a crappy like VG copy of this, a Swedish press, and this is also a Swedish press, but in mint condition. Yeah, classic stuff. And obviously, for being in his collection, there's the 2 posters, untouched, in great, like, yeah, untouched condition. I played this 2 or 3 times all the way through. It's dead silent, sounds great. Swedish press from 1975 maybe, or something like that. Great. And I think I showed these 2 the last video I did, but I'm showing them again if I didn't. These are 1977 pressings of Piper at the Gates of Dawn and A Saucer Full of Secrets. A Saucer Full of Secrets. Yeah. That I didn't have. I only had a compilation, the Nice Pair, which is a 2-for-1 sort of deal from also 1977, I think. So now I have the original artwork. Sounds great, fantastic condition. This I didn't show, and this is probably one of the best compilations I've ever heard in my life. Relics with Pink Floyd, and I've always been like, nah, I don't need that, it's a compilation. And I saw it in his collection and I took it for a spin and it just blew me away. I mean, I thought it was like songs from the first records, but this is singles that weren't on the records. Not all the songs, but most of the songs, and also some songs that was never released from 1968 to 71. This is a fantastic compilation of songs. It's just like that, a compilation of great progressive and psychedelic songs, and it's dirt cheap, so anyone can get a good solid copy of this, and I urge you to do it if you don't have it, but seems like everyone has it. So yeah, so that was it from his collection, and I have maybe 15 more upstairs and 10 or 15 down here that I haven't bought from him yet, that I decided to keep. So yeah, more of those later on. In Copenhagen, I went to a store called Sound Station that has a fantastic sorting of records. They have records from top to ceiling in perfect order, like genre-wise, alphabetical, and the jazz section was great. It's the rooms are like going into someone's living room, and it's just like ordinary shelves with great, and you have small stairs so you can get up to the ones that's on top, and it just fantastic store, and their new arrival sort of section is great. Just killers, very few fillers actually, and they had some amazing stuff. Now with the Danish crown against the Swedish crown being as it is, and the store being a little bit too pricey to just begin with, it made it impossible to really do any great scores. But I found some stuff that I've been looking for, so I just like, fuck it, I'm buying these, and I'm gonna regret it later on because it's too expensive. But I saw a very good copy of Circus, which is a English psychedelic like gem from 1968, I think, that you rarely see, and they wanted 120 euros for it. No, 1,200 Danish crowns, which in euros is like 190 maybe, and that's too much for that. But it was cool just to see it, and that record was in the newly arrivals bin, so it's not up on a wall or something like that. Just you flipping through the records, and then that one's there, you know. So crazy stuff. But I found Albert Eiler in Greenwich Village from 67 or 68 on impulse. One that I wanted for a while. It's a later reissue of this, and in great condition, like near mint condition on the record, except for a old sticker there. It's in fantastic condition, so I couldn't pass it up. Great free jazz record, recorded live, Albert Eiler with his brother and some other guys. Really good. One of the best Eiler I've heard. Easy to get into, and they freak out, but there's like some of these sort of Albert Eiler moments when it's the chaos gets so beautiful, so beautiful, and also a classic. I mean, Mingus ×5. This is where dreams are made. It's such a great record. I mean, top 25 jazz records ever recorded, in my opinion. It's just great. And I think all the songs on here is on different Mingus records from before this, 1964 I think. But the lineup, and it's a fairly big band. Mingus plays hard out on the bass, and the bass is really, you can really hear the bass on this. It's not in the background, it's right there in your face. But you have Eric Dolphy, Jackie Bayard, Walter Perkins, Booker Urban, Quentin Jackson. Yeah, 2 different sessions, September 20 and January 20, 1963. So I think it was released in 1964. So nice addition to my Infos spines there. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed what I showed, and hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.